And I wish I was one of the people out giving life onto the streets. I don't know where I'm hearing people have a good time, but not seeing them on the street. Oh well. It's nice to have some beautiful sunshine. There's a guy walking on the street with a mask. So, yeah. Sunshine makes the day a lot better. People keep applauding and I don't know why. There's a hospital in that direction, so yeah. I don't know what's happening. Everybody just goes to their window because they have no idea what's happening. Is there an accordion? This is interesting. Okay, I'm down for this. Hey guys, it's Victoria. I'm glad you could join me again tonight. I am an American who's currently living in Bilbao, Spain, and it is, let me check my Fitbit. March 19th, 2020, day 5 of quarantine. And yeah, I am a master's student in the NOHA Masters in International Humanitarian Action program with the University of Deusto here in Bilbao and at the University of Malta. It's really complicated. I'm sure I'll talk about it sometime in the future when I just feel the need to explain my master's degree program. It's maybe when I get more bored and I run out of more things to talk about because I've like used up every single thing I keep on using over and over again. But yeah, I'll just kind of give more of a general update of what's been happening. I woke up today to one of my best friends calling me because I was messaging her last night because last night about 10 o'clock, right as soon as this video from last night's video got edited and posted and I was finally like, my Italian roommate, Julia. Hey, Julia.
Hi, video.
Yeah.
Hola.
Man, we both you look a lot better than I do in this lighting. She said that she got one of the last flights back to Italy. And so then I was like, oh my goodness, did I make the right choice staying? Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I stay? Should I leave? Probably should have decided this over the weekend, which I already made my decision. But like having that panic because everybody, like there's that mob mentality going on because, I mean, it makes sense. It's a biological thing that we have going on. So if somebody's buying a lot of toilet paper, that means, oh, if we don't buy enough toilet paper, then we're not going to run out. And then now we got a global toilet paper shortage or whatever's happening. I don't have to worry about that right now because I've got my lovely toilet paper tripod supporting my camera holding you guys up right now. It's very useful. Very useful. So anyway, it was really stressful. I went into like a little bit of a existential panic. Maybe not existential, more just a panic because I keep on getting messages and concerns, and as everything's spreading and growing, every time I scroll through social media, I just get more scared. And I don't panic normally. I'm normally pretty calm, but I was like, who is free that I can talk to who can help me process this? And so I saw that it was after 4:30 back at home in Illinois, and so I messaged my friend Ellie, and we ended up talking for quite some time, which really helped because she knows all my situation. She's from the area. We've been friends now for over 7 years, which is insanity, especially because our friendship, it wasn't a linear of we get along perfectly the entire time. There's been some interesting dynamics in our friendship, but I'm so thankful for her. Anyway, so because of this, it's just been a very interesting time. And so she told me she was going to Italy. And then basically that cued to several hours of everyone panicking in the apartment, trying to help her make the decision because she didn't want to go home, but she thought she should go home because her friends were going home who are Italians, and she doesn't know if she'll be able to go home again. And then she was processing that mentally because it's, when you're living internationally, it's a really hard decision to know, do I stay or do I go? And it makes it so much more complicated because you don't have like okay, I'm gonna stay at home. I already have this like secure life built with everybody connected. No, you don't have that. Like, Julia got here the same week I did. So I got here like the Google tell me. I got here basically January 27th. So we're coming up on, in 1 week, it'll be 2 months since I arrived. But because of that, like, it's hard to build a support network in that short amount of time. I mean, I'm very thankful that I've like made as many friends as I have since I got here, but everything seems, it's like you're building on a shaky foundation, but there's just so much uncertainty, and it's hard when there's so much uncertainty and nobody knows what's going to happen. But just processing everything, she decided that, and after she talked to her family, that she was going to stay, and I was just like, it's not going to just be me and Alvaro in here. And he's nice, but it's better to have 3 roommates together than 2 roommates because it just makes things a little bit smoother. So that decision didn't get made until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was just sitting out in the living room trying to follow what was happening as the conversation was happening in Spanish. But it was difficult, and she like literally had everything bought. She had a plane ticket, but then she decided that it wasn't the right decision for her, and her family wanted her to stay, so she's staying. And so with this, it's just such an uncertain time. So uncertain. After I woke up this morning to one of my friend Sophia calling me, and it was like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey, you just woke me up. And yeah, I ended up, the main thing I've done today is there was some beautiful sunshine. My room is extremely small. It is 5 square meters, which is extremely small, especially during quarantine. So luckily my Irish roommate who went back to Ireland on Sunday, he was like, I'm going to keep my room and see if I can come back, but feel free to use it while I'm gone. And so all of his stuff was gone. And so I moved my computer and stuff in there so I can turn it into like a mini office or something so I can get out of my tiny room. I love it. It's really cozy and cute, but it's not the most, shall we say, conducive to working environments. More like I come in here to work and I don't want to sit at my desk because I have my lovely toilet paper tripod taking up the majority of my desk. And so I sit in my bed, then I lay on my bed, and then I accidentally take a nap. It's not going to do me very much good when I'm trying to get my Spanish homework done and get my work on my classes once we start up doing our video conference classes next week. But yeah, things seem to be like settling down a little bit more, which is nice. I've realized how important it is to know how to cook, and I'm like, at the end of this, something everyone's basically going to learn how to do after being in social like distancing quarantine for an unknown amount of time. People are going to learn how to cook. Either that, they're going to learn that I should never touch an oven or a stove again because it's like going to torture me because I can't. It all turns into craziness. I actually have a friend, I'm not going to name names, but my friend was cooking in college and burnt water. Well, this person was cooking. Definitely interesting. That's a hard one to live down. I'm sorry, person. Anyway, I'm kind of trying to toss all my leftovers together. I'm hoping I can go to the grocery store tomorrow because 1, I need out of the house. 2, I want to have food other than dried lentils, rice, beans, pasta, quinoa, the random other long-term storage like food. If I can get something a little bit more fresh, that would be fantastic. So I kind of just threw everything I had together in the fridge. I made a big old pot of black beans last week, and they have finally been cooked all together, and I only have maybe like another meal and a half out of them, which I'm so happy because I turned a pound of black beans into like black bean base, and it was so nice to finally get rid of them. I love black beans, but anyway, I don't know what the takeaway is for today. I think it's more just of Today's a day I was able to process and get organized a little bit because that's one of the most important things. I did the laundry, cleaned up my room. I, just figure out, here's my challenge. Get yourself organized so you can figure out what it is that you want to do. If you can get organized, that would be probably the best thing, one of the best things you can do, because then you don't have to, you have something that is like, oh, I can go do this and this and this after I get this done. But yeah, tomorrow I'm hoping to start the process of waking up earlier than I have been, because I've been waking up rather late. Yeah. So waking up earlier and getting more work done, because I need to start working on schoolwork and quit procrastinating. I've made my decision and I need to quit second guessing that, because if I keep on second guessing myself this entire time, I'm going to be tortured for the unknown length of time I will be in quarantine here in Bilbao. So today's a kind of a day of just letting everything go and just existing, which you need to have those days. So because I was letting everything go and existing, my lovely parody for today may not be as good. I hope it's not bad, but we're gonna need some water because it gets high. Well, not super high. Let's see how this goes. This is a one-take wonder. So we get what we get. I've been having dreams, not being in a quarantine. Finally getting there. I never leave, just stick. Ugh, I'm gonna cut that. That's so bad. Okay. I've been having dreams, not being in a quarantine. Finally getting there. I never leave, just stuck here. As I'm looking out, suddenly it's safe and free. I can finally leave, settle in routine. Now it's right upon me. What if I'm infected with COVID-19? When I dreamed of dying, I never felt so alone. I've been having dreams, sanitize and quarantine, prevent spread of disease, keep staying at home, and that's about as far as I got. So if you guys have any suggestions for any songs I should parody, please send them my way, because I gotta rely on inspiration, and my inspiration was low today. Anyway, keep washing your hands, be smart, be safe, stay where you need to go. Now, I've got some lovely footage from the applause tonight for our health care workers, and I applaud everyone who is working with COVID-19 or in healthcare industry right now and having to go to work and not being able to just stay at home. That's not an easy decision to make right now. And I really want to thank the people who are working on finding solutions to combat this sustainably. I'm going to keep the links down below of the links to websites I think have good information. So yeah. Anyway, give this video a like if you liked it. I don't know, subscribe. You'd probably, if you're watching this, you probably know the drill. So have a wonderful day, evening, whatever, and stay safe, stay smart, and stay healthy. Okay, bye.
So
So much fun to sing everybody out. Whoever's having clap. Should we get going?
no,
We're just early.
yeah.
Like we were a couple nights ago?
Yeah. No, we were late.
Think it's time to join in? Okay.
queda un minuto. Voy a ponerla aquí. Ahora.
They're so cute. Don't look so happy.